Welcome to the Akron Career Tech Morning Show podcast. I'm your host, Nye, and today I'm going to be giving you guys the part 2 to New Jack Swing. If you haven't watched part 1, I recommend you guys go watch it, but if you haven't, I can give you guys like a little summary of what New Jack Swing is. So basically, New Jack Swing is a music genre where we have a hip-hop song, but we got an R&B beat. Just like if we have an R&B song with a hip-hop beat. So New Jack Swing was created in the early 1980s. It ended, well, it ain't really end, but it slowed down kind of in the 1990s. But you know what I'm saying? New Jack Swing is a fusion genre. It includes jazz, funk, rap, rhythm, and the blues. It's mainly performed by black musicians, and today we're gonna get into about how Bobby Brown helped Teddy Riley with New Jack Swing. So, if you guys ain't know, Bobby Brown is a junior. He helped with songs like My Prerogative. If you guys did not know, Teddy Riley actually helped with the song. So basically, how My Prerogative came about was it's a kind of like a weird situation, but this is how it came about. It was I think it was a railroad they was walking on, and they just they figure out what's their style for the song that they gonna create, because they had it on their mind, but they trying to figure out what's the style. So yeah, let's do New Jack Swing. Why not? Everybody like it. Everybody grew to it. So let's do that. Went back to the crib and recorded it. Now this is when Teddy Riley was already making his money. But like I told y'all in part 1, he started producing in his room, but he continued with that. That's how you really make you feel me? So I'm gonna give y'all a little information about how Bobby Brown got brought on into the music industry. So I think I did do a video on Bobby Brown, but I'm gonna just give y'all a recap of it, so y'all could just be in depth with what I'm talking about and just know what I'm talking about. So if you guys don't know, the Pop is a group with New Edition. He started with a New Edition. It included about 5 boys. They started off as boys, now they men now, obviously. But it started off as boys. They came up with songs like Candy Girl, Pull It Now, and Mr. Telephone Man. But unfortunately, Bobby did end up leaving the group in 1985. But you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a bad idea, but while he got kicked out, it was kind of bad. But many say he got out of the group to pursue his solo career, and I think it was a good decision, because he actually made a living out of it, and he got people's more attention out of it. So, you know what I'm saying? He came out with songs and albums like King of Stage. He came out with an R&B single called Girlfriend and Don't Be Cruel. That's also a part of New Jack Swing too, because Teddy Riley had a little bit to do with that also. I already mentioned My Prerogative. He has Every Little Step, and he also has Ghostbusters too, what I mentioned in part 1. He has Humping Around, Getaway, and Good Enough. Now, Good Enough not only features Bobby Brown, it also features his late wife, Whitney Houston. They got married in 1992 and got divorced in 2007. The why they got divorced was because allegedly Bobby was cheating on her or whatever, and they ended up getting a divorce. They also had a kid named Bobby Christina, and then later in 2012, Bobby got married to Alicia. They had 7 kids. They also have a reality TV show called Every Little Step. You guys can check that out on Tubi. This is basically the first few episodes is about him explaining how he came up with his guys and all that, and how he got more into his solo career. And then the rest of the TV show is about how he's trying to get back into his groove, because he got a little bit older, and he just trying to get back into his style, into his groove. And some of the show is about how he's starting his weight loss journey, and some of it is about how he goes on tour with the guys with the newer group, New Edition group, and how he goes on tour by himself. And one of the episodes is really interesting about how he went on tour with his son, and they honor his late son that passed away. His name is Bobby Jr. He's the third, and how he passed away, and just admiring how the beautiful life that he had. And not to mention, I should have been mentioning that, but he grew up in Roxbury, Boston, and Boston. So Teddy Riley was also from New York, and Boston and New York got like a bloodline connection. So that's, you know what I'm saying, like the music, the flow, the style was already there for New Jack Swing. And I will hopefully be coming back to you guys with a part 3. Also, you could go check out part 1 at mediaartsblogspot.akron.com.